Ever wonder what sort of AI capabilities are lurking in the open source world? Does it outperform GPT models? How well does it reason? This unassuming model might just blow your mind. Best open source AI model. First, you gotta understand, the AI landscape is dominated by corporate giants like OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic. Their flagship models like GPT-3, Palm, and Claude are extremely capable, but also closed source and proprietary. But then, a small AI company called Mistral dropped a bombshell. Their brand new 7 billion parameter model, Mistral v0.2, released openly on Hugging Face. Wait, an open source model that could potentially rival GPT. So we put it to the test on some coding challenges. Writing a script to print numbers 1 to 100? Nailed it, giving multiple valid solutions. But then we asked it to write the classic snake game in Python, and it struggled. The open source models couldn't pull it off, while Mistral's own smaller models could. Maybe not ready to replace GPT for coding just yet. But let's be real, raw coding ability isn't everything. We wanted to see how it handled reasoning and general intelligence tasks. So we fired off logic puzzles, math problems, even tried to get it to tell me how to break into a car. And you know what? It performed remarkably well on most tasks, but better than I expected from an open model. No way, this free model is smarter than I thought. Except, there were a few brain teasers it just couldn't crack. Like my favorite 10 sentences ending in bacon test that stumps even Claude. And its explanations for solving some multi-step reasoning problems were a bit shaky at times. You could tell it was struggling to fully connect the logical dots. Ah man, so close. Maybe next version. But here's the thing, for a 7B open source model straight out of the gate, Mistral 0.2 absolutely over-delivered on my expectations. Fun fact, it's so popular it racked up 1.7 million downloads on Hugging Face in just a few days. And by over-delivered, I mean this model could potentially be a free open-source alternative to paid API access for certain apps and use cases. Maybe not the absolute bleeding edge, but a huge step in the right direction for democratizing AI. Damn, the open source world is coming for the big boys. Now you might be thinking, okay, but what about safety? How does an open model like this handle being prompted for unsafe or unethical outputs? Could an open source model like Mistral 0.2 eventually surpass proprietary models in performance and capabilities? What if models like Mistral 0.2 became powerful enough to be used for critical applications like medical diagnoses or legal counsel? How could we ensure their safety and reliability? If open source AI continues advancing at this rate, how might that disrupt the current AI landscape dominated by big tech companies?